Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope you all are fit and fine in your homes with the grace of Allah. Up to now, we had learned about the geographical chapters like maps, rain and rivers, groundwater, oceans, Europe and Africa. So today in this session, we are going to discuss a history chapter, that is the Kakatiyas, emergence of a regional kingdom. You had listened this name before in tanks and groundwater lesson. The Kakatiya dynasty period started between 1080 to 1350 AD. This was a very important period in the Indian history. At that time, new ruling families were emerged all over the India. These rulers sought to start small kingdoms over agricultural villages. These ambitious warriors and kings fought against each other constantly. This is the time when the first book in Telugu were written according to tradition, that is Andhra Mahabharatam, which was composed by trinity of poets Nannaya, Tikkanna and Errapagada. It was composed between 1000 AD and 1400 AD. There are number of books which tells us about the activities of the kings, queens, chiefs, farmers and herders of those time, which were written in Sanskrit and Telugu. Vidyanta wrote Prataparudra Yashobhushanam during the Kakatiya rule. Vinukonda Vallabharayas wrote Kridabhiramamu book. And Ekam Ranatha's Prataparudra Charitramu. The three poets are called Andhra Rajas. They adopted Telugu as the favored language of the court. They also sought to bring together the three regions in which Telugu was spoken, that is, coastal region, Telangana region, and Rayalaseema region. You can see the Kirti Torana, entrance of Swayambhu Siva temple built by Kakatiya kings in Warangal. Here are some important Kakatiya rulers. First is Prola II. He ruled from 1116 AD to 1157 AD. Rudradeva ruled between 1158 to 1195 AD. Ganapati Deva ruled between 1199 AD to 1262 AD. Rudramma Devi. She ruled between 1262 AD to 1289 AD. Prataparudra ruled from 1289 to 1323 AD. The early members of the dynasty began their career as warriors and samantas of Rashtrakuta and Chalukya kings who were ruling in Karnataka. Here samantas means chiefs or correspondents of kings. They were holding the post of village heads called Rattadi, and through their military skills they became army chiefs and samantas. The chiefs and samantas gained control over Anamakonda in Telangana. The Kakatiya emerged as independent ruler after the fall of Western Chalukya. During Rudradeva's rule, which is from 1158 to 1195 AD, the capital was shifted from Anmakonda to Orugalu, which is now called as Warangal. The new city was laid out with a plan to accommodate the growing population of city and to address the needs of an imperial capital. Rudradeva built a big fort, a tank and a temple called Thousand Pillared Temple in Anmakonda. Look at the map of Warangal Fort. You can see an outer fort wall with 4 gates. This outer fort wall protects agricultural lands and several water tanks within it. After crossing these, we come to the center where there was another fort wall made of mud. Further towards the center was another fort wall made of stones. The city buildings and places were within this stone wall. It had 4 gates opening out into east, west, north, and south. From each gate, a main road went to the center of the city, where there was a temple of Swayambhu Shiva. This temple also had 4 gates in the 4 directions. As the Kakatiya kings became powerful, they were able to convince many chiefs to accept them as their kings. The Kakatiyas protected their Samantas, subordinates, from other warriors and chiefs. Also, they took the Samantas with them when they went to other kingdoms. Many of the Samantas chiefs attempted to become independent, but the Kakatiya kings sent army to defeat them. Okay students, so this is about the Rudradeva's rule. In the next session, I will be there with the continuation topics. Till then, Allah Hafiz.